One of two internal candidates will be Alamo City's next city manager. Bexar County plans to stop housing federal detainees. And a new leak detector is being tested for San Antonio water customers. This is your Express Briefing podcast for Wednesday, January 16th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. And get each day's top news and sports headlines delivered to your inbox at expressnews.com/newsletters. The field of candidates vying to replace Cheryl Sculley as San Antonio city manager has been trimmed to two of her top lieutenants, Deputy City Manager Eric Walsh and Assistant City Manager Maria Villa-Gomez. Mayor Ron Nirenberg says the candidates who have worked in San Antonio presented the best opportunity for the city to not miss a beat, and Walsh and Villa-Gomez will return today for a final round of interviews with the City Council, with a lone finalist to be announced in the evening. That final candidate will meet with various city stakeholders and also appear at a public symposium before the council votes to approve him or her on January 31st. The finalist will then assume the city's most important appointed position, overseeing the day-to-day operations of the seventh largest city in the U.S., with a staff of about 12,000 employees and a budget of about $2.8 billion. 49-year-old Deputy City Manager Eric Walsh has long been seen as the favorite for the job. He began his career with the city nearly 25 years ago as a budget analyst and has overseen the highest-profile departments, including police and fire, and has handled collective bargaining negotiations and high-profile contracts for years. 45-year-old Assistant City Manager Maria Villa-Gomez is a certified public accountant who began her career in San Antonio in 1997. She currently oversees the Office of Management and Budget, Parks and Recreation, and the Office of Equity. The two were picked from a field of 8 semifinalists, including 6 internal candidates who work under current city manager Cheryl Sculley, and all 8 semifinalists took turns appearing before the City Council in closed-door interviews Monday and Tuesday before being narrowed down to 2. Bexar County is planning to stop housing federal detainees for the U.S. Marshal Service, a move that would also end the contract it has with a private company that operates the facility where inmates are held. County Judge Nelson Wolf says the current arrangement, where the Marshal Service pays the county to hold inmates and the county pays private company GEO Group to operate the jail where they are kept, no longer makes financial sense. And at Nelson's request, county commissioners have approved a motion to authorize the city manager to begin negotiating the termination of the contract. The Central Texas Detention Facility on Laredo Street currently holds about 600 federal inmates awaiting trial or transfer, with some in custody for immigration-related violations. Its administrator, GEO Group, is a private for-profit company that has drawn scrutiny amid national conversations about criminal justice reform, along with its operations of immigration detention facilities. At times, the county made as much as $5 million a year in the arrangement, but that sum has decreased to about $1 million in recent years. With the impending termination of the contract, it's still currently unclear when the inmates will have to be out of the Laredo Street facility. The authorization to begin termination came Tuesday during the court's first meeting of 2019. That was also the first meeting in more than 3 decades without longtime Commissioner Paul Elizondo, who died last month. It was the first meeting for the longtime public servant's successor, Justin Rodriguez, and Elizondo's wife Irene was presented with a Hidalgo Award, the highest decoration for a Bexar County civilian. And the San Antonio water system is trying out a new device that lets customers check their home water use via their smartphones and get alerts about possible costly leaks. SAWS recently launched a pilot program with a device called Flume that was developed by engineers in California to give homeowners real-time information on their water use. In November, about 18,000 customers were invited to buy a discounted Flume for $30 after SAWS provided a $179 coupon to defray the remaining cost. 500 customers from low to heavy water users were also selected to receive a Flume. If the pilot is successful, SAWS may expand its coupon program by the end of the year. On average, single-family homes lose 12% of their water to preventable leaks. The detector is just the latest effort by the San Antonio water system to lower consumption and boost conservation. From 1982 to 2016, San Antonians reduced water use from 225 gallons per person daily to only 117 gallons, and the utility aims to go even further, with a goal of only 88 gallons daily per person by 2070. And that's your daily San Antonio Express briefing for Wednesday, January 16th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts.